Right, next up, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah.
You love a good narrative in football, Paul.
I'm a big fan of football narratives.
It was never going to be another player today that scored the winner, was it?
Well, we were talking live about how him and Elliot coming on, the game was set up for one or the other because we were lacking a bit of creativity, and we put our creativity on there. Both players capable of a moment of magic. I think if you asked me who was going to score a left-footed shot from inside the box, I probably would have had my money on Elliot over Trent.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Well, who knew? Yeah. What? How could I not predict that one? You know what? I'll be careful in how, and I think we need to be careful in how we discuss Trent because it's such a hot topic, and it kind of has to be because there's this, Liverpool fan, and we know that he's not agreed a new deal with Liverpool so far. It looks very much like he's not going to be a Liverpool player. He's going to go to Real Madrid, but he's not gone yet, and I think that's kind of been getting forgotten about. And we do this a lot because we're fans, and our emotion drives a lot of how we analyse football. And I'm seeing, I don't believe this per se, but I've seen a lot of people say, well, he shouldn't kick another ball for Liverpool if he comes back. And I would say, I just want to win a league title. I think I can park my deeper feelings on this for a bit, at least until it's over the line. It's going to get over the line quicker because Trent has decided that he's not, his head might be in Madrid, but his body's not. And actually, maybe his head's not entirely in Madrid either, because he went on the pitch there with a will to go and win that game for us. And you could see it in his celebration. Again, read into it all you like, but that he showed a passion because he went out there and won a game. He wants to win the league. He wants to leave Liverpool if he does as another Premier League winner, or he wants to stay as having helped Liverpool win another league. It's academic for now.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, I suppose, that he has helped us to win the league title this season, and his goals and his assists and his defending and everything that he's done, his passing, whatever, he's been a massive part of what we've achieved this season. And everyone's going to have their opinion one way or the other on it, but the manager and Liverpool Football Club pay him to play. Yeah. So don't just sit him off. If anything, it's rather him get injured than Connor at this point. If I'm being really silly about it and stuff, but it's not about that. And it actually might help him in some ways, this, and it should help him because it's shown that he's not down tools, and I think at times people have suggested that he's down tools this season. I don't think he has, and I think this performance shows that he hasn't down tools, and it shows the emotion of what it still means to play and to score and to celebrate with Liverpool fans and for Liverpool fans, and to pull on that red shirt and pull off that red shirt actually as well. And that's a testament to him at this point in his career, and whether he stays or goes is irrelevant right now. What he has done is he's put us 3 points closer to winning the league title, and that's all you can ask for of a player. That's all a Liverpool player could do today. Yeah. That's the maximum a Liverpool player could do, and it was him that did it.
And look, it's worth remembering, it's funny because I know if you don't, it depends how you consume football and how you understand football. And I trust most people watching this, are subscribers to Redmen because they're deeply passionate Liverpool fans or whatever. You don't not celebrate a goal because someone you've got an issue with scored it, and it goes to that away end went bananas. Absolutely nuts when he scored that goal, because they should do. Because that's a Liverpool player scoring for Liverpool. While he remains a Liverpool player, he has the ability to deliver those moments for us. So I like the fact that that's one of the really confusing things about football, really. Because, we like to see this, there's good guys and there's bad guys. Well, Trent's a bad guy now. He's a Liverpool player. If he wants to leave Liverpool and go and play for Real Madrid, well, that will take a little bit of that.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, but moreover, he's not until he then comes back as a Madrid player. And how does he play against us then? Because God knows, if Raheem Sterling, if we'd never played Sterling again, we honestly never would have thought about him. And I know people never really thought about McManaman because we never had to come up against them. Let's cross that bridge.
I did, because that's only because I used to watch the European Cup when Liverpool were in it like an idiot.
Yeah, but actually, weirdly, I think at the time McManaman playing in that Champions League final, I think we all that was actually a positive thing. I think people saw that in a positive light. but we never qualified for that fucking competition until like 2001, 2002. So it was we never crossed their path in the same kind of way. It will be interesting to see how that all goes and how that all follows. And actually, if you're watching, what did you make of his celebration? Did you think there was anything in that? He was nodding. But then you show the reverse camera. There's a kid holding the sticker. Can I have your shirt? And you're like, maybe just nod at the kid, going, "Yeah, you can have my shirt." I don't know if he dared to go that near to the away end at full time, because of course once that game's finished, any sort of odd feeling or hostilities can kind of be resumed, or the standoffishness between them. But he was all smiles in his post-match interview. I don't think Sky asked him the question. I think they shit the bed a bit on that. I can't believe he didn't ask
the question.
Unless they got told you can have him, but you can't ask. But that's not journalism. Like that's that's what we do. For the opportunity. But like
Jeff would have asked the question.
PR people, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing it for a PR exercise, then yeah, but it's not. That's Sky journalists. It should. Someone's job to ask that. So it remains, it gives us strange feelings, I think that's the best way to put it, because we should be there going grumble, 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 Trent, but instead it's like jumping up and down and shouting and screaming.
There's enough in this world to get fucking angry about, to still be angry at Trent a few weeks after the fact is mental to me. Like, I mean, look what Donald's doing over the other side of the water. I get angry at that. But listen, we're all passionate Liverpool fans at the end of the day, aren't we? And how you deal with those passions and how you compartmentalise decisions that players make and stuff is who you are. But for me now, I just want Liverpool to wrap this title up so that we can celebrate it properly. And Trent helped us to do that, and that's it.
100% on that. Again, that's what I mean about that focus. The league title's everything. I don't care how we win games, just that we win games so that we can get it over the line. We've been saying what's the there's some people out there being going, I don't know if we're going to win it. We're going to win it, but it's
when, not if. It's been when, not if.
Exactly. And there is then having this conversation about when's the best time to win it. This is where we're at, by the way. How lucky we are that we're having. How mental is it that you're having conversations about when's best for us to win it? We could win it this weekend. But it's away from home. We could win it midweek. But Liverpool won't be playing. We could win it at home in front of fans. Man, we've been starved of league titles for all of our lives. It's crazy that we can do that. So the most important thing is that Liverpool win the league, and Trent has come up big time for us today. So, will that take the edge off him, leave him? Maybe a little bit. I'm glad he's had a moment. I don't think he deserves to go away with his head down. I don't want him to scurry out of Anfield. I'd like him to be able to, if he goes, I wouldn't say we should do like a David Moyes leaving Everton for Man United, like Guard of Honour procession. There you go, to one of our European rivals. I'm not down for that, but
here's a question for you, Paul. I know what my answer would be. If at the start of the season someone had said to you, we win the league, but you have to give Trent up at the end of the season, would you take it? Because I'm taking that all day, because it is just about winning the league. Yeah. And I'll just deal with the next one next time around.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Because I guess so. Which is mad, isn't it? I'm not sure if that's true of every Liverpool player. I'd be interested in that. I don't know how. It's a lot of players that work way through midfield. Well. Yeah. But like Virgil as an example.
Well, he's old.
But like again, I don't think I'm not sure. But I tell you why. And again, because this is where you get it
so much harder to win the league next season.
Exactly, and I do think not having Trent is that as well. By the way, and I think we're underestimating that a little bit. But no, what a horrible question. Thank you very much for that one. What was your answer to that question? Let us know in the comments.
Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron says as well.
Virgil? Okay, Virgil, no.
Interesting that. Yeah, because it's an ongoing thing sometimes. But I
Mo?
We've just...
I think I'd have done Mo at the start of the season.
Yeah. At the start of the season, yeah. I think so. Now?
Nah.
No, now because we know we won it.
No. I know he signs.
Tricky.
I know he signs.
Very tricky. That's a really good question. I hate that. Look, fair play to him. Look, it was the performance that Liverpool needed. I don't think any of us would have, would necessarily chosen it to be him given the current situation. But I think we all have to be a bit careful. It's a bit like for me, it's a bit like the old people going, we've won the league. It's like, I know what we're saying. I think I've been fine to say we're going to win the league. I think that's fine. All the people saying it's won, it's a different mentality. The Trent thing, we're all kind of accepting that he's going.
But he might not.
But honestly, I keep hearing like mad little things that keep turning my head. Like,
well, Madrid have looked pretty shit.
Yeah, but it's stupid things like it's who's in the know and who's not in the know, and I would love to know definitively the list of who knows what's happening, because I can decide whether the information I've picked up from a variety of places directly relates to any of that. But yeah.
I imagine the list is pretty short and it's one person who knows. I think if he's not signed for Madrid yet, it's one person who knows, and that is just Trent.
I think it's him and his agents, and you were hypothesising whether Slot probably knows as well. That'd be interesting.
That was Steve, but
oh yeah, that'd be interesting to know whether that is the case or not. But we don't know, and until we know, he remains a Liverpool player, and he has the ability to give us moments like today. So yeah, will we be fondly waving him off to Madrid? No, but if he's going, then I want us to milk him for all he's worth as a Liverpool player. And we had that chat briefly that, listen, if Conor Bradley is the answer, it will be fascinating to see what Liverpool do next week. Does Trent start against Tottenham Hotspur? Because you've got a better chance of winning football matches with him starting. But if that remains the case, then that has a huge impact for Liverpool's transfer plan in the summer. Because if you don't, I think now, if Slot knows Trent is going, Bradley has to start every single game for the rest of the season, and let Trent be the one who gives him 20 minutes rest and half an hour rest here and there if you're protecting him and getting him back to full match sharpness. If it's the other way, maybe it's an indicator of he's staying, but also it's an indicator that Liverpool need to go and buy another right back in the summer. So some more twists in this tale, I feel, in coming weeks. What are your thoughts on any of that? Let us know